there are plenty, and I mean plenty, of good neighborhoods to live in out here in Las Vegas. There are a lot more good than there are bad. What's going on, guys? It's Jacoborth back here with another video of Jacob's Life in Vegas, here to talk about living in Las Vegas and the pros and cons of living out here in Southern Nevada. We'll get to that in just a second. Before I do, please subscribe to this channel if you guys haven't done so yet. Leave a comment on this one, especially if you live here in Las Vegas right now. Tell me what you think about living out here, or if you used to live out here, or if you're planning to live out here. Check out my website, Jacobslifeinvegas.com. You can get on the email list over there, get a freebie just for signing up. You can also follow me on Twitter at JacobsVegasLife and on Instagram, Jacob's Life in Vegas. You guys want to see some cool pictures about Las Vegas all around town, on the strip and off, you can find me over there. Now, getting into this one, pros and cons of living out here. Just to give you guys a heads up, I think there are a lot more pros than cons, as you could probably tell since I've had this channel now for over a year and a half. I'm making tons of content about living here. And I've talked about some of this before on a smaller level in different videos, but I mean, some of the big reasons people love living out here in Vegas, a lot of them are financial for people. The fact that cost of living is so much lower, especially if you're coming from a major city on either coast. The cost of living is probably going to be about half of what you're going to experience in a lot of other major cities here in the U.S. The fact that we have no state income taxes, we're one of only, I think, 7 states with no income tax. We have the second lowest overall tax burden here in Nevada out of all 50 states in the U.S. You know, just the lifestyle out here, it's amazing. If you love the outdoor sports, you're going to love it. We have all this beautiful scenery that you guys can see right behind me. We have tons of natural beauty out here that often gets overshadowed. Plenty of parks and plenty of outdoor space to play out here. I mean, it's a very active city to be in. Entertainment, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. For how cheaply you can live out here and the entertainment options you have, just, you know, you can live 5-10 minutes away from the strip in a pretty quiet neighborhood, and if you ever want entertainment, you want great food, you want great shopping, you want all that you can handle, it's truly just down the road. Getting into some of the cons about living out here, you know, some people complain when it comes to the weather, the heat. I think the weather's pretty good year-round. Some people, they really don't like the heat out here. You know, to me, that's not enough to really scare me away from living here, okay? A couple months of heat. If you do have a family, that's one thing if you have a family looking to move here, people hear about a lot is how poorly Nevada public schools do, how low they rank. Fortunately, though, here being a big metro area in Las Vegas, you have a lot of other options besides just what the government offers your children for education. So we do have private schools out here. We do have charter schools. We have a sizable population that chooses to homeschool their kids out here. So you do have plenty of other options besides just the public school system. As far as other cons, I mean, you know, and some people worry about the crime out here in Vegas, but it's actually, we have a lot more good neighborhoods than bad. A lot of that comes from people outside of Vegas who have no idea what they're talking about. Like any big area, you're gonna have good neighborhoods and you have bad neighborhoods. There are plenty, and I mean plenty, of good neighborhoods to live in out here in Las Vegas. There are a lot more good than there are bad. So when it comes down to it, I think the pros of living out here completely outweigh the cons. I mean, I wouldn't have chosen to live here, and I would not still be living here if I felt that it was a bad place to live. So any questions, any comments, any other pros or cons you guys think of, please throw them down in the comments section below. Be sure to share what you think. I'm Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.